Welcome back. You are watching Offbeat. My name is Shona, and right now I'm joined by the wonderful Jess Budin. I said it right?
That's right.
Yes.
Budin.
Yes. Jess is studying creative writing and is also a little bit of a filmmaker.
A little bit.
Budding filmmaker. Well, you've just completed your first web series, which is an amazing effort. Like, that is sensational.
Thank you so much.
It's called Words from Wilde, and tell us a bit more about it and where the idea came from.
Okay, so Words from Wilde is basically a contemporary adaptation of the life of 19th century writer and playwright Oscar Wilde, and we've just taken him, made him 18 years old and plonked him in suburban Melbourne, and he's just finished high school and trying to figure out his life and where his friends are at, his sexuality, all that sort of stuff, all the real issues that the real Oscar Wilde went through. So
that's both bizarre and brilliant.
Thank you.
What is it about Oscar Wilde that inspires you? Like, why did you pick his life to reinterpret?
It wasn't necessarily me that picked his life. I kind of joined on with the writer and director Mary McKillivray, who originated the idea, and she pitched it to me when we first met. It was just an idea initially, and I thought it was fantastic. And then a couple of months later, she made a post about it. She needed a producer to help her make it. And I remember her talking about it, and I was just like, I've got to take this opportunity. We both love Oscar Wilde, and I'd love to be involved. So I shot her an email back, and we got started through that way.
Absolutely, amazing. Well, I have to ask about how you went about it, because I study media as well, and I'm really interested to know, like, the fundamentals, the logistics of it, I guess, sourcing funding and equipment and crew and all those sorts of factors that you have to think about. How did you go about it all?
It was a very kind of interesting and honestly difficult process going through all the pre-production. Mary was very set on having the production out of pocket, so completely out of her own resources. We had $2,000, which went entirely into just catering.
Yeah. It's funny how catering costs so much money. Yeah,
it did cost a lot of money because we had a couple of vegans and eating things, and a lot of money went into that. And when we were starting up, a couple of people approached us online and asked us if there were any funding resources, if we were doing a Kickstarter, and but again, we were just dedicated to having it out of pocket, and that's how it did. It's completely independent, out of pocket.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a reason you didn't choose to go down the Kickstarter path?
We were kind of concerned. This is kind of a problem that you see in kind of web series. If you immediately ask for money when nobody has seen anything that you've done before and it's a completely different idea, people wouldn't be, well, we guessed people wouldn't be as willing to put money into it if they hadn't seen anything before. So, for example, if we were to make another series after this and people had seen what we previously done, they'd be more willing, but we just decided to do it independently for this series.
Well, I guess that makes sense. So do you have any plans to take the series to television or any other modes of distribution?
No, because the thing about this particular series, it's very YouTube specific, because in the series, Oscar is literally just sitting in his room with a camera and he's talking to his YouTube audience.
Oh, wow.
And talking about how much of a genius he is, because the real Oscar Wilde did that. He was very specific about his own genius and craft. So it's pretty much just Oscar and his friends talking about their lives and themselves, and I don't think that would translate well to TV. And a lot of series try to make it TV translatable, if that's even a word, but it usually doesn't work out and makes the audience kind of alienated from the content. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got the trailer for Words from Wilde. Let's have a look at that right now.
Brilliant.
Walking upside down, running through the crowd. What a sight to see, people on the roof and treading on your dreams. Walking upside down.
Offbeat, that was the trailer from Words from Wilde that Jess Budin produced. Really awesome. I'm really excited to see it. The first episode's coming out really soon.
It's coming out this Friday, October 16th, which coincidentally is Oscar Wilde's actual birthday, so that should be a bit of a hint.
Perfectly.
Yes.
Amazing. And where can people catch it? Is it a YouTube channel?
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel just called Words from Wilde. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Tumblr, just Words from Wilde.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's all we've got time for today. Catch you next time.